This was officially the most exhausting trip to the airport. Our train got rescheduled, then our second train got rescheduled, and our third train got delayed, and we ended up running through Terminal 3 in Vienna to reach the gate on time. I don't usually start with complaints, but let us be reminded that not all trips go as smoothly as planned. But anyway, welcome to Porto. If you are traveling to Porto and from or to the train station, you might want to take some time and stay here for a bit longer because, I mean, it's one of the most beautiful train stations in the world. São Bento was built on the site of a former monastery, which explains the name São Bento, which means Saint Benedict. The station is famous for its magnificent tile murals, which are around 20,000 tiles in total. The murals depict scenes from Portuguese history, including battles, royalty, and rural life, as well as significant events. While it's a well-known tourist destination, São Bento is still a fully operational train station. Regardless whether you have to catch a train from here or not, don't miss it when in Porto. Porto is one of the oldest cities in Europe, and you can tell by looking at the architecture and the buildings in general. Not only in São Bento but also on the buildings there are so many different tiles. Tiles are both decorative and functional. Portugal has a warm climate with plenty of humidity, so the tiles help to protect buildings from rain, wind, and heat, as tiles are resistant to moisture and temperature changes. They also help to keep homes cool in summer by reflecting sunlight. Another must-see spot in Porto is Livraria Lello. You do have to buy tickets in advance, because without a ticket you won't be able to enter the bookstore at all. Livraria Lello is one of Portugal's oldest bookstores still in operation. Over the years, it has consistently ranked among the most beautiful bookstores globally and attracts visitors from around the world. While living in Porto in the 90s, J.K. Rowling was a frequent visitor to Livraria Lello, and the bookstore's ambience is said to have inspired her descriptions of Hogwarts in the Harry Potter series. Keep in mind that your ticket doubles as a voucher for a book purchase, which is pretty cool. So if you are just there to see the bookstore, you are paying for entry. But if you plan to buy a book too, it's almost like the entry is free after all. So, we visited the famous bookstore and we even bought some books. It is super crowded. We came at 9 o'clock. It is like the first portion of people that can come in, and it was already super crowded. There was a line for 9:15 and it didn't get any better, so yeah, come at 9. It is a super famous bookstore. Like if you Google things to visit in Porto, you will find the bookstore like among the first 3, I think. It's like pretty old, beautiful for sure, not very big, I would say, like for the amount of people that visited. Rowling was inspired by this bookstore for her Harry Potter series, and they even have a dedicated part of Harry Potter books there, of course. Christal Palace Gardens in Porto is a public garden that offers panoramic views of the city. Not many people know, neither did we, that gardens are home to freely roaming peacocks, ducks and other birds. The gardens are divided into themed sections. There is a rose garden, garden of feelings, and even a herb garden. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to my channel.